Hi students, welcome to our DPS Science Surrey YouTube channel. You need energy to play, walk, run or to perform various physical activities. Where do you get the energy from? You get energy from the digestion of the food you eat. How do plants grow and get their food? Plants grow by absorbing nutrients from the earth and get their food by photosynthesis. How does a car move using fuel? The combustion of your fuel makes the car to move. Why does iron rust on its exposure to water or air? Oxidation of iron causes rusting. So all these processes are chemical changes. That is, the material which undergo changes are converted into some other new materials. For example, by burning petrol, the hydrocarbons present in it are converted into carbon dioxide and water. In your day-to-day life, you could observe many chemical reactions. A clear understanding of these reactions is essential in order to manipulate them for the sake of human life and environment. In this video, we discuss about the introduction of chemical reactions. What happens during a chemical reaction? In a chemical reaction, the atoms of the reacting molecules or elements are rearranged to form new molecules. Old chemical bonds between atoms are broken and new chemical bonds are formed. Bond breaking absorbs energy, whereas bond formation releases energy. How are chemical reactions represented? When methane reacts with oxygen, it forms carbon dioxide and water. How can you represent this reaction? It can be written as a word equation. Methane plus oxygen gives carbon dioxide plus water. But this equation does not give the chemical composition of the reactants and products. So to learn the characteristics of a chemical reaction, it is represented by a chemical equation. In a chemical equation, the chemicals of the reaction are represented by their chemical formulas. The compounds or elements which undergo reactions are shown to the left of an arrow, and the compounds formed are shown to the right of the arrow. The arrow indicates the direction of the reaction. Thus, the opposite reaction can be written CH4 plus O2 gives CO2 plus H2O. But this is also an incomplete chemical reaction because the law of conservation of matter states the matter cannot be created or destroyed. You cannot create new atoms by a chemical reaction. In contrast, they are rearranged in different ways by a chemical reaction to form a new compound. So, in a chemical equation, the number of atoms of the reactants and that of the products must be equal. The number of hydrogen and oxygen atom in the reactant and the products are not equal in the given equation. On balancing the number of atoms, the following equation can be obtained: CH4 plus 2CO2 gives CO2 plus H2O. Further, the chemical reaction provides information on the physical state of the substances and the conditions under which the reaction takes place. A balanced chemical equation is the simplified representation of a chemical reaction which describes the chemical composition, physical state of the reactants and products, and the reaction conditions. The bases or the physical state of the substances in a chemical reaction are denoted in short form within a bracket as the subscript of the formula of the respective substances. For example, when solid potassium reacts with liquid water, it produces hydrogen gas and potassium hydroxide solution. All this information of the reaction is given in the chemical equation. In the next video, we will learn the types of chemical reactions: combination reactions, decomposition reactions, single displacement reactions, double displacement reaction, and combustion reactions. Thanks for watching.